Because how you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Uh, come again. Hey, hello guys. Just let you guys know we are back and better than ever. Um, just put this here. Take this off. Okay, period. First things first. You cannot take advice from everyone, especially people who are not doing what you want to do successfully. Like exactly what you want to do successfully. Because to be honest, a lot of people are projecting nowadays and just they can see what they didn't accomplish and what you are going to accomplish. So you just have to be very intentional about who do you go for advice. And even the person that you go for advice to, you have to discern whether that advice is meant from you, because I have mentors and people that love me down and I know they love me down. However, I know that what God told me to do, it was for a reason, and I can't. I've came too far to let somebody else's advice steer me on another track. And I think that's what you have to tell yourself as creators. Like, I appreciate you, I hear you, but me and God is gonna make it. And some people may think that's being stubborn or whatever, but I also do believe that that is also um, believing into your intuition, and that is what we need more now, more days. We need to be able to take advice from ourselves, which is actually advice from spirit. Like, really get right with spirit and know where you want to go, and wherever you want to go, like, be so strategic about where you want to go and who is there in that position. And you really should only be taking advice from people that are doing what you want to do successfully. The second thing I wish people told me was nobody's obligated to help you, so be grateful for the real ones that do. When you start a brand and you start whatever you want to do, a podcast, a clothing brand, you start posting your self on social media, a part of you wants the people around you to support you. But I know y'all heard this a lot of times, that the strangers are really going to be the ones to get you to the next place, which is so true. Like, your community is not your friends. And as much as we want our friends to like everything that we do, they're not our target audience all the time. And that doesn't make them a bad friend. That just makes them not your specific target audience. Support is different. Like, showing up for your friends is different. If they're not showing up for your friends, then you gotta, reevaluate where how you place them in your life. But if your content is just not their vibe, then that's fine. But there's somebody out there for you. And you have to be so disciplined, and you can't take shit personal, because people will take shit personal and let it stop them from becoming who they're meant to be. And that's one thing we're not doing in 2025. We are definitely in 2025, we are finding our community, intentional community. um Also, too, the best thing about being a underdog or a person on the come up is that you could fail 100 times and you don't have bots, or you don't have people watching you that hard. There's people watching you, but not that hard to the level of like a celebrity or a famous person where everything you do is criticized. So we have such a privilege to fuck up. Like, the we have a privilege to be cringe. And I think that we need to change our perspective on being cringe, because a part of being cringe is being free from the colonizer's eye. If we really want to get deep, like, a part of being cringe is being in your own world, is stepping into your main character energy, is not caring what people think. Half of the times when I go outside and I see a bunch of, and I'm just observing the world, a lot of people are dead. And what I mean by that is they soulless. They don't got no type of energy, no type of vibe to them. So it's like we outside looking for niggas approvals that are not even her. Like, y'all not even alive. Word, like y'all niggas, y'all not even. Don't judge me because I'm stepping into my light. Just step into yours, and we will be fine. And we be all right. Don't judge me because I'm stepping in my light. Step into yours, and we gonna be all right. Period. Um, I also think another thing is comparison of the process is not a thief of joy. We need to start comparing our process to other people's. If you see somebody and you admire someone who is strategically, um, whose system is working for them, like they're successful in what they're doing, and you admire them and you're inspired by them, compare your systems to them. Your comparison of the systems is not gonna make you sad. It's gonna make you better. But your comparison of the result is definitely going to make you sad. Social media can be a gateway to heaven or a gateway to hell. And you just have to be the one to not let it use you and you use it. And this is easier said than done because, to be honest, I be on social media and let me get my lip gloss. I be on social media and, to be honest, it's it's a hit or miss with me. However, what's helping me is time management, strategically planning, and then catching myself when I'm in a doom scroll. Because you know when you're not supposed to be on social media. You know, and having boundaries within yourself. So, and lastly, I think I need to start. Oh, that's how real it is. No, but lastly, I think I really need to start telling people. This was nasty. Um, y'all need to start fighting back to your anxiety. Fight back with your fear. How are you letting the enemy within win? Because how you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Uh, come again. Hey. Um, yeah, like you literally have to be so intentional about what you're allowing to take over you. Because to be honest, all of these thoughts in our head are liars. And once you know that they're liars, if you continue to allow them to become your truth, then honestly, you're the only one holding yourself back. There are niggas that are getting rich off of social media. There are people that are literally like manifesting their dream life just by discipline and consistency and putting themselves first. And to be honest, when you know you have the ability to be that star, when you're anointed with the purpose and like communication skills, you cannot you can't let the fear of embarrassment, you can't let your thoughts become you can't let your thoughts take over you. So this year, fight back, sisters. Fight back. And don't let anybody win. Don't let it. And if they do win, learn from it. Like, if they win in a moment, acknowledge it, speak to it, affirm yourself. Like, okay, I allow myself to feel this feeling of fear, but I do not allow myself to let it take over. My anxiety is lying to me. I am protected. Affirmations. We have AI. We literally have AI. So there should be, you have no excuse. You have no excuse to blow up. You have no excuse to become your highest version of yourself. We literally have all the tools. And if you're making an excuse, then you are the abused. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like I think this year it gives we did the foundation. We got the foundation. Now we gotta put in our work. And I'm not gonna burn myself out this year. I'm gonna be very quality, yeah, quality over quantity. But I'm gonna be on niggas next. So make sure y'all got your scarves on, and make sure y'all tuned in, because I am all about intentional. I'm all about self-love. I am manifesting my dream girl community of girls who are in wellness and self-love, like I'm manifesting my dream community of girls who love wellness, who love self-care, who love self-love, who love God, love spirit, um, who are stylish, who are multi hyphenate. And I really think that we're gonna take over. Like, nothing is holding us back. So just really do that work of reprogramming your subconscious mind into really being your best friend, and you're gonna have no problems, girl. 2025 is yours. Act like it.